By wall ashore, Hurricane Melissa begins its assault on Jamaica. Live from our newsroom, we are tracking a dangerous and historic storm. As of this hour on Tuesday, October 28, 2025, the northern eye wall of Hurricane Melissa has begun to move ashore in southern Jamaica. This is the beginning of what is expected to be a catastrophic event for the island nation. The eye wall is the most powerful part of the hurricane, a ring of intense thunderstorms that surrounds the calm center. For residents in its path, this means the most extreme conditions of the storm are starting now. The winds are picking up with incredible force, and the sea is rising along the coast in a dramatic and threatening way. This is a moment of extreme peril. Hurricane Melissa is not just a powerful storm, it is a monster. Forecasters have confirmed that it has strengthened into a Category 5 hurricane, the highest possible rating on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Its sustained winds are currently clocked at an almost unbelievable 180 miles per hour, with even higher gusts. This places Melissa among the strongest hurricanes ever recorded in the Atlantic Basin. The storm's sheer intensity is difficult to comprehend. Winds of this magnitude can cause complete destruction of well-built homes, uproot nearly all trees, and render entire communities uninhabitable for weeks or even months. The situation is incredibly grave for everyone in the storm's direct path. The latest updates from the National Hurricane Center indicate that Melissa continued to gain strength, right up until its encounter with land, a worst-case scenario for any coastal population. This intensification just before landfall means the storm is hitting Jamaica with its maximum possible fury. The atmospheric conditions have been tragically perfect for its growth, with warm ocean waters providing the fuel for this devastating engine of wind and rain. The pressure within the storm has dropped to a level rarely seen, signaling its immense power. Every new report we receive reinforces the severity of this weather event, which is poised to leave a lasting mark on the island. For the people of Jamaica, this is the start of a long and terrifying ordeal. The initial arrival of the eye wall's ferocious winds and torrential rain is just the first phase. The storm is large and is moving at a pace that will prolong the island's exposure to these life-threatening conditions. Defining landfall. The eye of the storm nears Black River. While the most violent part of the storm is already lashing the coast, Hurricane Melissa has not yet officially made landfall. According to meteorological standards, a hurricane's landfall is recorded only when at least half of its calm center, known as the eye, crosses over the coastline. This is a precise definition for an event that feels much more gradual to those experiencing it. For people in southern Jamaica, the storm has very much arrived, but the official moment of landfall is still pending. This technical point is crucial for forecasters tracking the storm's exact path and predicting its future movements with accuracy. The complete passage of the eye over land signals a new phase in the storm's interaction with the terrain. Current projections from the National Hurricane Center suggest that the center of Melissa's eye will cross the coast within the next few hours. The expected location for this official landfall is near the town of Black River, located in the parish of St. Elizabeth, on Jamaica's southwestern coast. This area is known for its beautiful wetlands coastal communities, all of which are now in extreme danger. Landfall is anticipated to occur around midday local time. As the eye moves closer, the relentless roar of the eye wall will give way to a brief and deceptive period of calm for those directly underneath it. The digital window, watching Melissa's fury through live webcams. In a modern twist to storm tracking, the world can witness Hurricane Melissa in real time. A network of live webcams is positioned across Jamaica. Often set up by tourism agencies, local businesses, weather hobbyists. They provide a raw, unfiltered view of the storm's impact. From safety at home, we can watch palm trees bent parallel to the ground. We can watch waves crash over seawalls. We can watch rain fly horizontally in the wind. These digital windows give a sobering, visceral perspective of what residents endure. Feeds broadcast from multiple locations to form a composite picture. Switch to Montego Bay, usually bustling, now deserted and battered by wind. Or switch to a coastal town where storm surge creeps onto beaches and into streets. Hurricane Melissa is unleashing a multifaceted assault on Jamaica, with each of its components posing a deadly threat. The most immediate danger comes from the extreme winds. With sustained speeds of 180 miles per hour, these are not just gale-force winds. They are destructive jets of air capable of tearing roofs from buildings, snapping concrete power poles, turning loose debris into lethal projectiles. No structure not engineered for this can be considered safe. Beyond the wind, a massive storm surge is inundating Jamaica's coastline. The United Nations warns the surge could reach as high as 13 feet, about 4 meters in some areas. Hurricane Melissa is not just another storm. It is a historic weather event that will be remembered for its sheer ferocity. With sustained winds of 180 miles per hour, it stands as one of the most powerful hurricanes ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean. This hurricane is on track to be the strongest storm to strike the island in the 174 years that official records have been kept. Forecasts show Melissa slicing diagonally across the entire island. This storm has been described as the storm of the century for Jamaica. Even before making landfall in Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa has already begun to exact a devastating human toll. So far, officials have reported at least 7 deaths connected to the storm. The Red Cross has stated that as many as 1.5 million people in Jamaica may be directly affected by the hurricane. To everyone in the path of Hurricane Melissa, we urge you to follow the advice of your local emergency officials without question.